So how's it going? What have you been up to lately?
Whew. Well, it's a good time to grow right now.
Yeah,
I've been growing in every avenue, relationships, family, personal growth, and business.
yeah, that's great. Taking the time to the slow time to do some internal work, right?
Correct. Business has slowed down substantially right now. So a lot of my time is now spent working on the back end, talking with our design team. We're recreating our website, making it better, really giving serious updates to our service offerings. We're creating a portfolio of our services. Uh, we have new business cards, new work orders, new logos on our office, on our vans, all that crap that you don't have time for during the year. It's now time to do it, and I really encourage everyone else out there to do the same thing during this period. It's a good time.
I agree. I agree. That's why I'm trying to do this whole YouTube social media stuff because now is the time to like get into it and do those things that you were neglecting before, right?
Yes.
So, one thing I wanted to say to you was when I think of BlackRock HVAC, I think of these are the things I think of. I think of entrepreneurship, I think of marketing, and I think of just like how to strategically grow, like slowly strategically grow your business.
Mm.
So tell me about some of these things that you're doing. Like you're doing all this like marketing type stuff. Tell me some of the things you're doing.
Okay, well, what stood out from what you just said was slowly growing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Slow growth. That's the plan. You grow equally and slowly. I've seen, I can't say many, but there are businesses, companies who, even within the short span of 6 years, they've grown and now I don't know where they are anymore.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah.
you've seen the same. So it's all about pacing yourself, believing that you will get on top, and just really think about the avenues that you want to develop and work on them piece by piece. And you need to set yourself smart goals.
Yeah. So how long's BlackRock been around for again?
This is the sixth
Five
year,
years?
sixth
Six
year
years.
now. We're on our
Yeah.
sixth year as BlackRock HVAC. Before that, there was BlackRock Climate, which was it was a sole
Standard.
proprietorship. And as the company grew, I said no, this needs to close. It has to be a corporation, and I never liked the climate, so it turned into HVAC Limited.
There's too many climates out there, you know?
Yeah, it was really corny. I didn't like that. The second I clicked submit online, I said I hate this name. It was temporary,
Yeah, okay, good. So you've been
but
around for 6 years working at BlackRock HVAC, right?
but I want to mention that I have been in HVAC for longer than that because
Yeah.
I understand 6 years doesn't sound like it, that's not industry veteran status, but I did bring something special for you today. Check this out.
Yeah.
If anyone asks me how long I've been doing HVAC for, it's actually since grade three. My dad took me out of school in grade three. I didn't know he was coming, and we drove to Scarborough to install a couple of rooftop units. So that's me right there. I was 8 years old, grade three up. See right there? That's the crane.
Yeah.
We're doing a couple of Lennox rooftop units right there. So it's been a while. It's been a long time.
So you're experienced. You're experienced. You've been in it since what? You're what? What's that? 15, 16 years. Longer. Around there. Since you were eight.
22 years now. 22 years. I mean, I started playing with my dad's torch when I was 4 or 5 years old. A lot
It's in your
when when
blood.
when he brought that acetylene torch into the living room, he was playing around with it because it was brand new. I didn't know what it was, but I loved it.
And right then you knew BlackRock HVAC was going to exist one day.
No, I knew BlackRock is gonna exist when he didn't believe in my vision of putting luxury items inside of a mechanical room. That's when I said, oh, something's got to happen. Something's
Well,
got to happen.
now, which can lead us into the fact that you were just on the cover of Plumbing and HVAC magazine for a luxury job that you just worked on.
Correct.
Tell me about this. Tell me about this high-end, amazing job that you were doing.
I was fortunate enough to work with a builder that took it upon himself to also learn mechanical systems as the project went on. Why is that good? Because the
Yeah.
state of our industry right now is lacking knowledge in electrical, plumbing, and HVAC. I'm just going to say it right now. People who are
Okay.
building houses and doing rentals, they're carpenters.
Yeah.
And they know how to put up 2x4s and lay down wood and build roof trusses and whatnot. But when it comes to ductwork or what gauge wire, what that even means, they don't know.
Yeah.
Um, this contractor here, Will Gunnell, he's super professional, super open-minded, and willing to learn. We did one project together, a 6,000 square foot addition.
Yeah.
And after that, we did his own personal house where he gave me the go-ahead to experiment and do what I've always wanted to do. Like, for example, wrapping this Taco panel in carbon fiber. I don't think anyone's done that before.
Yeah. That's cool.
From the beginning, our intention was to be leaders, innovators, and really explore with style and space in the mechanical room, which led to separating one mechanical room and splitting it into two. We're using what I believe is the best equipment at the time. It's functional, it's sexy, super, super quiet. What else can you ask for? We did not break the bank because I believe what he got is worth the money. You
Yeah.
know, it was right on the dot. And now we go there and we have beers and we look at it work. Like Tibor was saying, him and his wife Claudia, they go and they sit in front of the mechanical room watching it work. That's
That's what you
amazing.
guys do. Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. So you've done a couple of like really unique mechanical rooms. Was this the one with the camo stuff on the boilers, or is that a different one?
No, that was the other one we did with Will.
Okay. So you've done a lot of these like really unique, like really putting your own, finishing touches on all the products in the room. So what gives you the idea to do all that kind of stuff?
Cars.
Cars? Yeah, tell me about that.
Cars. I've always been into cars, and I'm a millennial. I love to personalize whatever I have. Even my credit cards are personalized. I have custom wraps on my cards. Well, I'll show you.
Okay.
This is my MasterCard. It's got a Honda NSX on it. You can get these nice skins for them.
Nice,
So
good for you.
one thing led to another, and as I was wrapping my vans, I'm like, guys, can you also wrap this water tank? Yeah. Can you also wrap the cover of this boiler? They're like, yeah, we'd love to. Okay. I called Will McWill. Can we have some budget to wrap a few things? He's like, yeah, sounds great.
No, it's awesome. You get that kind of freedom to just like that must make you love your job so much more, you know? Like you already have a passion for hydronics and just HVAC, but to be able to do that kind of stuff, it must make you just absolutely love going to work.
Well, from the beginning of BlackRock, I made it my goal to love my work, to love what I do, and not take jobs where I don't have fun.
Yeah. So we were talking before, you're slowly or you graduated from custom homes into high-rise buildings. Tell me about that transition and why you decided to do that.
I've graduated from technician to doctor. In high-rise buildings, you really do need to be a doctor. There is a sense of urgency and a high level of professionalism needed and service. The residential game, I love it. I love it. I really do love it. It has my heart. I can't wait to do another home. I really do. I really do want to continue it. But this, again, the state of the industry is taking a hit, and I want to motivate guys right now who are listening. do not let these quote unquote builders who have previously renovated a bathroom tell you what your price should be or what you should be doing. You should come back to them and ask them, hey, Mr. Smith, do you know what a BTU is? No.
Yeah.
Okay, end of conversation.
Yeah.
Uh,
Know your worth, right?
know your worth and hold yourself high. Um, because of the lack of knowledge from these people in charge, they're not respecting our trade, in my opinion.
That's
And
fair.
that led me to frustration at one point. But then I got over it, and I decided to start educating them. The plan is to hold information sessions for contractors, renovators, and builders about HVAC and plumbing,
Yeah.
so they can build houses better. When I travel to Germany and other European countries, you need to have a high level of education, a degree, to even build or construct something. Over
Right.
here, you don't, and that's the difference. You should not be building a house or doing a full reno if you don't know mechanicals.
So
Doesn't
actually,
make sense.
something I'll mention on your behalf is you actually have hosted these like professional building seminars, right? Like you
Correct.
as a contractor, which is not a typical thing. Like contractors don't typically do that, but you as an HVAC contractor have hosted, these better building workshops, seminars, right? Which is awesome.
Building better with better builders. Yeah.
Are you going to continue doing that?
Yes. Yes.
Awesome.
It's something we started experimentally to see how it can go, and I want to continue them, and it needs to be worth everyone's time. That's the balance that we're searching for.
Yeah, good. Okay, so again, let's talk about how you got into the high rise.
Okay. Well, opportunities. You got to
Yeah,
take opportunities. Opportunities come when you're ready for them. We attract them, and you need to have enough self-awareness to recognize them when they show up in your life. And I got a kick in the butt, and a recent mentor of mine, he sent me to George Brown College to get my G1 gas license. Something I wasn't expecting at all, but I took it. It was the hardest exam I ever written.
yeah.
I literally almost pissed myself during the last 20 minutes. It was like 150 questions, maybe one. I calculated it 1 minute 11 seconds per question. It was a tough one, but
Yeah,
I passed. I passed
good for
this, so
you.
I got my G1, which allowed me to step into um, larger equipment, bigger buildings. And again, it was scary. It challenged me. Once again, I once again I have to step down and be the noob again, learn again, be the one who knows the least.
Yeah,
So really, my ego had to calm down, and I had to start learning again. Fast forward a couple of months, and now we're inside of buildings where we have monthly maintenance contracts, and we do service, pumps, boilers, hot water recirculation, parking exhaust fans, staircase pressure fans. There's so much cool stuff in bigger
yeah,
buildings that I'm really
yeah.
excited to have graduated to a higher level.
No, that's awesome. So, and that brings us to the Lochinvar side of things and the Bell and Gossett side of things, right? And I can
Yes,
see a
it
tiny little
does.
Bell and Gossett pump in the back there too.
There she is. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me
So
what you've had the opportunity to work on some of the Lochinvar things, Lochinvar equipment. So what do you think so far?
they're beasts.
Yeah,
I have not had to fix one yet, which is a good sign.
yeah.
We
I'm
we
sure you
take the
will, but
cover
that's
off and
okay.
we dust it. Hey, we just dusted them from the inside and we check what errors. The controls are amazing. That's what everyone's been telling me about them. So
Yeah,
far, I've seen the crests, which are big boys,
yeah, big ones.
and I want to take some white tape and continue to see because then it's going to spell my name. um, we've also seen the FTXLs,
Yeah,
and then those other ones, those cool ones, the power fins. Power fins are really nice.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, and you were saying before, now you have to go on to the Lochinvar University and get all your all your certificates, right? So you know the ins and outs of each of those products.
Yes, I do. And again, during this period of slowing down, what can technicians do? We can get certified. We can get trained. People like you have been sending us emails with what to do, where to go. We have all the tools available. We just got to go and grab them. And like I was mentioning
Yeah.
earlier, we lost the contract because the other company has done the Lochinvar trainings. And
Right.
now they can put a fancy logo on their proposal and saying, "Hey, we're factory trained on the boilers that you have." Whether that's true
Yeah.
or not, whatever, who cares?
Yeah. I agree. But it's always good. I mean, like, it's good to be trained in all products, right? Because you don't know what you're going to walk into. So you should try. I feel like everybody should try and get trained in as many brands as they can, right?
Oh, 100%. And there's so many brands out there, but that is what separates the dude who shows up in sweatpants and Nikes to work
Yeah.
and a professional.
Yeah.
You go, Matt. I just have to say this. HVAC technicians out there, you have to treat yourself like a doctor. You go to a doctor's office. He's got certificates on his wall. It shows credibility. It shows education, knowledge, professionalism. Do we as technicians not have the same thing? We
Yeah.
also have certificates. Go to Lochinvar U, go to TACO, Viessmann, um, take some hydronic courses from John Siegenthaler. You get certificates from all these things. Put them in a
Yeah.
diploma frame. Put them on your wall. You're a doctor now. Doctors are professional. They're calm. They're courteous. They're compassionate. We as
Yeah.
service techs can act as those same ways of being. So why not do that and hold yourself high, know your worth, and really do become the professional and get the price that you're asking.
See, this is why I love talking to you. Because you're so passionate about about what you do. You always like want to give advice to new technicians or, business owners coming into the trade. And it's just awesome. Like you always have something new to say and some new advice to give, and that's great.
Well, guys,
So,
if you're showing up to job sites without a uniform, dressed like a civilian, you're not going to get the price that you're asking. Why do you think people don't want to pay you what you're asking? Do your vans have a logo on there? Who are you? How good is your
yeah,
website? What's your presence like? Those are all
I
things
agree.
people look at.
And that's how you brand yourself. That's how you build your company up, and that's how you brand yourself, and it's great.
That is how you brand yourself.
Dude,
And again, it takes
thank you.
time, slow steps. It takes time because there's so many things we have to do. It does take time. Just be patient. Be patient. Write down your goals and slowly chip away at them.
I like that too. That's good. All right, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time and coming prepared with pictures.
I have one more for you. This is me. This is me in
Okay.
front of a rooftop unit. That's like 16 years old, and actually, I want to go back to this unit to see if it's still there and take another one. And
That's great.
about improving technicians. There's so many good products out there, guys, out there right now. They're innovative. Try them out. For the last 6 years, BlackRock has been making mistakes. We've been using equipment from different brands to finally land on the ones that work for us. Find the one
Perfect.
that's gonna work for you.
I like it. Thanks, buddy.
Good talking to you, Matt. Thank you.